Namaskara and welcome to BIC Talks, a podcast brought to you by Bangalore International Centre, where we present conversations that move, inform, and encourage discourse.
Earlier I used to sing from my brain and voice. When I listened to my Guru Deshpande, it was coming from the heart. I used to cry, I used to feel nervous. ये कैसे है, वही यमन है, वही एरिया ले पिया बिना. I also sing, but when it comes from Guruji, एक सुर लगे तो एक वातावरण यमन का.
The impact.
So itna powerful music. So such music cannot be taught at all full.
It has to be experienced.
Yeah, gaiki. In learning music, how I taught you. First, gaiki is important. Oh, gaiki furnace me, if you put the Yaman Kalyan, Bhoop, whatever, it will get the same this thing. The furnace jo hai, gaiki ka, that's why the alag-alag gharana ho gaya na. Ek particular gaiki became a gharana.
The BIC series, My Guru, My Art, takes an intimate look at the Guru-Shishya tradition and hopes to capture for posterity the stories of how the magic is created. Conversations between two artists, Guru and Shishya, will explore their personal histories of learning a classical art form, sharing memories of interactions with their teachers, inspirations, influences, anecdotes of compositions, and teaching moments, punctuated by music to illustrate the stories. In this episode of BIC Talks, Pandit Vinayaka Torvi and his student, musician Dhananjay Hegde, discuss their artistic journeys. This event took place at the BIC premises in June 2023.
Good evening, everybody. We both are very happy to perform and talk about music under the banner of the International Bangalore International. It's a very new concept, and we are also very enthusiastic what is going to happen, because we normally never talk when we go to the stage. Sitting on the stage talking about music is very difficult. So let music first be, then I can talk about music. We will be singing 5 minutes a Chota Khayal. Let there be a music Vatavaran, so that you can get some ideas to talk.
आज मुरलिया श्याम बजाए, आज मुरलिया आज मुरलिया जाए, आज मुरलिया श्याम जाए, आज मुरलिया
वेदोगा पनो आधार गुणी गोदाम बजाए,
आज मुरलिया श्याम बजाए, श्याम बजाए, श्याम बजाए, श्याम बजाए, आज मुरलिया श्याम बजाए, श्याम बजाए, आज मुरलिया मुरलिया
श्याम बजाए, श्याम बजाए,
आज मुरलिया श्याम बजाए, आज मुरलिया श्याम बजाए, श्याम बजाए, श्याम बजाए, आज मुरलिया
श्याम
जाए, आज मुरलिया श्याम बजाए, आज मुरलिया श्याम बजाए, आज मुरलिया श्याम बजाए, श्याम बजाए, श्याम बजाए,
मुराए
Good evening to all of you. With permission of my Guru, Pandit Vinayaka Torvi ji. We always have conversations between us. As Radhika ji said, I have been learning from him since 1989. This is the 34th year, I can say. Guruji, let me know how important is to have parental support to pursue any art form, let alone music. Let me know your experience, as your father was a kirtankar.
Yeah.
So please let us know about it.
See, there is a reason for that. We are the devotees of Lord Chidambareshwar of Murgod in Karnataka district, Belgaum. It is incarnation of Shiva about 250 years back. So every Monday, my father is ardent devotee of Chidambar Swamiji. So we used to have a bhajan at home.
Every Monday.
Every Monday we used to have a bhajan. And one Peti master, his name is Peti master only because in Dharwad Hubli, Peti master anta karitar. So
that means
he was
harmonium player.
Harmonium player.
Yeah.
Peti means harmonium,
Yeah, correct.
not a wooden box.
Yeah.
Peti is harmonium. So he used to come to my house every Monday and used to do the bhajan and he used to play harmonium. I was sitting, I was just, I think maybe about the third standard or fourth standard. And he used to play harmonium, but I wanted to play harmonium. I one day asked him, can I play harmonium? No. It will get spoiled. Don't touch it. After you become big, you can play. Now don't touch harmonium. So I was not allowed to touch harmonium. But I used to see the occasion whenever Peti master goes out of me, not coming, not well. I used to always wish that he should not feel well, so he should not come to bhajan. So whenever he was absent, I used to take harmonium. And I've been telling you so many years, music cannot be taught, cannot be learned. It should be imbibed by Guru Sahwas. And any person who borns in the family, parents are there, but he is born with a talent and पूर्व जन्म संस्कार जो है उससे संगीत बढ़ता है, संगीत शुरू होता है. So nobody taught me harmonium player, but whenever the bhajan sound comes, वो उसका sound का note किधर है, that how you play the harmonium also. So we learned harmonium only Chidambar Mahaswamiji and my father is first guru. So that is how then I started singing bhajan, and along with my brothers also singing. So my brother, three brothers are there. Bhajan was compulsory. My brothers used to come and sit there. They used to sing besur. I was only singing only besur. My father, इनका आवाज अलग है. ये तीनों का अलग है. इनको सूर बेसुर ऐसा गाता है. But whenever the sur goes out of tune, I used to get angry on my brothers. So that is identification how they. Then I joined the Dharma Sangeet Pathshala. Then I was in Belgaum also for 1 year. Then I will tell you the story.
Yeah. So we all know that you have learned from Gayanacharya Gururao Deshpande ji. I know because as I told you that my relation with Guruji goes back for quite a long period. So for people to know about personality of Gayanacharya Gururao Deshpande and how he used to teach you.
Yeah, first I will let you know how the Vatavaran was there. Vatavaran music is not the only area that the Vatavaran was lacked a particular way. It is in every house. First of all, respecting parents, respecting elders, their strictness, and if they give 10 rupees to buy something, we have to come and give the account. This how much left, how much I should inquire, I should make a deal, then only I can buy. So this kind of strictness at home on everybody by the elders and bowing our head to the elders and listening to them, and they used to get angry. And this atmosphere was there in every house, in all the field. Why not in music? Music is again Brahma Vidya. So when I was learning from the Narendra Gandapur, Narendra Muzumdar is disciple of Gayanacharya Gururao Deshpande, senior. I was learning there, and when my class was going on, Gururao Deshpande came suddenly to his disciple house. Then Narayan Majumdar told Torvi, stop it. हमारा गुरुजी आ गए, अभी बंद करो, क्लास नहीं चाहिए. Then Guruji listened to it. Arey, you are also singer, I am also singer. He is a singer student. Let him sing. Why you stop them? Then I was not afraid of Gururao Deshpande at that time, afraid of Narendra Majumdar, because he is my guru. Because children are very close to the Adzoba, not father. Adzoba and grandchildren must jamtat. So I never used to afraid of Gururao Deshpande. I sang, and he told Narendra Majumdar, kal se you send him, I will teach him.
Wow.
That is the biggest, it is more equivalent to any Bharat Ratna. Because getting a Gainachar Gururao Deshpande, and he took me to his house to teach the music. And to learning under Gururao Deshpande is not this thing. Because just he told, and Narendra Majumdar felt a little bit bad because my senior singing student is taken away by my Guruji. बेटा होता है गुरु शिष्य का जो वो रिलेशन में ऐसा रहता है. But he is only same Guruji, same Gharana, same Parampara. So what you were asking?
So I was asking was how was learning with Gururao Deshpande ji?
If it all learning was there, it was not there. I went to Guruji's house and नमस्कार किया. कल से हमारा ड्यूटी शुरू. राइट फ्रॉम झाड़ू मारने का है, बर्तन क्लीन करने का है, पानी गर्म करने का है, स्कैवेंजर ड्यूटी है, एंड प्रोविजन आणायचं आणि वेजिटेबल, एवरीथिंग फेल ऑन माय. I was very small. I just failed in SSLC and passed the second time and joined Gururao Deshpande. It's another story. So, because I was with my father, who was a great Harikatha Vidwan, when I was young, when after SSLC, Gururao Deshpande. So, too big this thing. I am just Akshara Shatru. It's very difficult. Another story, another episode. So, somehow I made it second time pass 33 plus 2 addition marks. So I went to Gururao Deshpande ji. I told him I have no interest in reading, writing. Somehow I have managed at SSLC. I don't want. Please teach me only music. My Guruji was ulta. He was highly educated man.
I think he was a Sanskrit Vidwan.
Sanskrit Vidwan, Kannada, Mahabharata, Ramayana, and Wordsworth, Milton, all these things are Mukhodgat. He was not an artist, very scholarly person. Any area I can, and plus music and Jyotishi. Great man. So he told, unless you join college, I will not teach you music. Then I thought that he has no interest in teaching music at all, because going to college, it is impossible. And finally, he called my father and mother, convinced him. He has a talent, but I don't want my disciple to beg or utilize art for his belly, for day-to-day this thing. Art is different and routine should be different. No one should depend on art for the money purpose or naam, money and food, this thing. So he wanted me to be educated more, and because of his force, I joined BCom. The college was in Hubli, we are in Dharwad. So I was going to, every day I was doing the Guru Seva, all this thing. But music ka naam hi nahi.
So only doing the household
work, and I used to get tired. I was just SSLC was this
17, 18 years.
17, 18. कितना होता है काम करने का और घर जाने का. Even after going home, no music, nothing, because I was so tired. Because the whole responsibility was on me.
How many years this was?
This was about 3 years.
No music.
No music. And my in Dharwad, we told Torvi ji went to Gururao Deshpande, he got spoiled. Gururao Deshpande is not person to teach at all. He is a great Vidwan. In Dharwad, 2 boys spoiled. One is our Madhav Gudi, disciple of Bharat Ratna Pandit Bhimsen Joshi, and Vinayak Torvi, disciple of Gururao Deshpande. These boys are spoiled in Dharwad because both are not teachers, they are performers. But 3 years, and one day his daughter, I don't know what he felt, he talked to his father, Appa, you brought Torvi here to teach, but since 3 years the boy never told that I want music, I want to learn. I feel so surprised. I never felt why I am going to Guruji's house. What is there? If anybody asks Torviji, why you go to Guruji's house? But to learn music, impossible. I don't know that those things. Then one day his daughter something teach. Then he got hurt. My Guruji, Guru-Rao Deshpande. I don't know what is this thing. Then next week onwards, he start with Rag, Yaman, my morning Miyake Todi. And his teaching, this thing was, he used to give the Ragang points. For example, this hall is to be electrification. He told this hole is this hole is here, this hole is here, this hole. Only he showed the connecting points. But I put the wiring. I put the wiring from this point to this point to this. Wiring I did it. And here, so teaching was not like half an hour, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 15-20 minutes. राग का अंग किधर है, रागा का अंग लेके कैसा बड़ा करना है और उनको improvisation करना है, that is your hell of duty of time. I am not going to tell you.
So here I would like to come in and share my experience learning from Guruji. So as he told that during his time he used to learn Pandit Gayanacharya Guru-Rao Deshpande ji used to teach him only for 20 to 25 minutes. But when I went to Guruji, I was also just 11 years old when I went to Guruji. So he used to teach for 1 hour. So this, you can see the generation shift or something, you can tell. Maybe we are not as intelligent as Guruji was, because in 15 minutes he could learn so many things, but for us, we needed 1 hour.
That is system was like that. You know, I have categorized. One is Guru-Rao Deshpande and earlier. Then my next guru is Pandit Bhimsen Joshi. Third is me. Fourth is Amrita Deshpande and Kishore. Fifth, your generation. Sixth, now Archana Kamath is a 7th generation. All are before me only. So, but this changeover of teaching, learning, performance was totally different. Earlier, the purpose of music itself was different. Yeah. Not always, all cannot learn music. वो कलाकार जो emerge होता है, पूर्व जन्म संस्कार लेके आ जाता है, इसको एक अच्छे गुरु मिले तो वो उद्धार हो जाता है.
And the perseverance which I wanted to tell here, comparing my journey, because when I came to Guruji, since I was a child prodigy, I had made lot of name in Karnataka.
Yes,
when I came to Guruji, I was just 11 years old, but I used to perform many places at that age. So I was a very well-known name in Karnataka at that time. So when I came to Guruji, as he said that 3 years there was no music for him. So, but perseverance what he had, that he wanted to learn from Guru-Rao Deshpande. So he continued, even though he couldn't get any music out of him. I mean, learning, he used to listen, but learning from Guru-Rao ji. But when I came, I still remember he started with Yaman only. And first 1 or 2 classes, I mean, I was a very well-known name by that time, you know, but that 11-year-old, 10-year-old, 11-year-old boy having that already, that kind of air on my head that I am a well-known singer. But when I came to Guruji, from the first class, whenever I used to open mouth, he used to tell, no, this is not correct. Whenever I used to sing, he used to tell, no, this is not correct. After 1 or 2 classes, I went home and I told my mom, from tomorrow onwards, I am not going to learn from him. अरे मैं इतना नाम वाले आदमी हूँ और मुझे बोल रहे हैं कि ये सही नहीं गा रहे हैं. It was such a, I mean, it was, in hindsight, we all, even I laugh at that, but destiny, I mean, some of my parents...
धनंजय उसको एक कारण है. When I went to Guruji, 3 years he didn't teach. I understood why he did not teach after his demise only. Because he wanted that I should unlearn something. Guru ka kya? Guru is just, he is not a person, is a power station. Guru. So Guru ko, he will he wants to make me ready for the fertile land to input his gaiki, my patience and my because गाने वाला का मौत बहुत बंद करना अच्छा है. So the patience, perseverance and daily Guruji is singing. I think he thought that let him enjoy my music first, let it open, then let me start teaching.
But in those 3 years, were you allowed to listen to his music?
Yeah, every day evening he used to practice with his senior student. I used to tune Tanpura and sit with him, but no talk about music, nothing doing.
But how did that help you? Listening part,
See,
I'm asking.
When I was learning for Nadana Muzumdar, my music was totally different. After when I heard Guruji's first time, अरे ये सब कुछ चेंज है, ये अलग है. Earlier I used to sing from my brain and voice. When I listened to my Guru Deshpande, it was coming from the heart. I used to cry, I used to feel nervous. ये कैसे है? वही यमन है, वही एरिया ले पिया बिना. I also sing. But when it comes from Guruji, एक सुर लगे तो एक वातावरण यमन का.
The impact.
Impact. So itna powerful music. So such music cannot be taught at all full.
It has to be experienced.
Yeah, gaiki. In learning music, how I taught you. First, gaiki is important. Oh, gaiki furnace me, if you put the Yaman Kalyan, Bhoop, whatever, it will get the same this thing. The furnace जो है गायकी का, that's why the अलग-अलग घराना हो गए ना. एक particular गायकी became a घराना. So गुरुराव जी का गले में आगरा घराना था, ग्वालियर घराना तो उनका है, और किराना घराने का. वो तीनों घराने का बहुत सुनते थे. Whenever Abdul Karim Khan ji was coming to Dharwad, he used to sit behind him for Tanpura for many years. So the combination of Gwalior Gharana and Agra Gharana and Kirana Gharana. So was very difficult to वो पचन नहीं होता था हमको. बट बार सुनने के बाद उनका जो संस्कार, संगीत का संस्कार, गुरु जी का संस्कार, ये भी गुरु कृपा ही है. Now I am understanding why my Guruji did not teach. So
because to get that sanskar.
That's why same thing I applied you. He used to feel bad. I am already everywhere. Dhananjay. Before his coming, also somebody called me. Dhananjay hudugida nodre bhari churkida na Guruji nimatre. He wants to come and learn from you. You see whether you teach or not.
In fact,
in
fact, when I came to Guruji, I had sung in front of legendary musicians like Basavaraj Rajguruji, Mallikarjun Mansurji and Gangubai ji. In fact, Gangubai ji was the person who gave me a shifaris letter, jo bolte hai, recommendation letter to go to Guruji. So that was the time. And what Guruji was telling about listening, I feel very privileged and what you can say, I felt, because Guruji, when I had come, Guruji was in his 40s. So every day in the evening from 7:30, because at that time he used to work in Canara Bank, every day from 7:30 to 9:30 or 10 o'clock, every day he used to practice.
Not only he, Gita auntie.
Yeah, my mother used to play harmonium. My father used to
Hegde used to play tabla.
tabla. Yeah, and
So,
we two,
Gita
three
auntie-
students, myself and there is one more student, Dattatreya Velankar, and a few other students we used to sit and we used to play Tanpura and just accompany Guruji, just sing whenever he allows us. Otherwise, we used to. I think personally, I can say that it had a lot of impact on us to become a musicians, performing musicians, because and my traveling with Guruji, because I have traveled length and breadth of country with him, sitting on the Tanpura. And
Including abroad.
in abroad also, but those experiences will take it up in after a few this one. And how did you go to Pandit Bhimsen Joshi ji?
So it is again Bharat Ratna for me. See, 1982 December 3rd, Guruji died.
Guru Rao Deshpande.
Guru Rao Deshpande died. Then I felt I became orphan. Though I have full family, artists are totally different. I'm not telling that everybody is like that. They are for music and for Guruji, that is their full family members. When Guruji died, I really felt nobody is there for me. I'm going nothing. My whole life is wasted. I was singing, I was giving program. I had taken maximum whatever from Guru Rao Deshpande ji, and इनका जो गाय के आया था, so people used to enjoy. I used to, but when Guruji died, vacuum create हो गया ना. So after a few months, Pandit Bhimsen Joshi came to Bangalore to sing in Ramotsava in Chamarajpet.
Fort High School.
Fort High School.
Fort High School.
So इसके पहले जब भीमसेन जोशी आते थे, I used to go and sit for Tanpura. Somebody introduced me, is Guru Rao Deshpande disciple. Tanpura बजाने को आता है, हाँ आता है. So I used to sit behind him. And after Guruji's demise, when again Guruji came, then when I was totally, it's a turmoil in my mind. No, I did not want to survive myself. So such an extent, I was depressed. And when Guruji came and I accompanied him from airport to
Hotel Woodlands.
Woodlands. That was the only hotel he was saying. So when we keep the suitcase and Guruji was एक आधा कप चाह and तंबाकू हो गया. Then पाद सेवा शुरू हो गया. When I touched his leg for pressing, I could not
control the emotions.
Emotion started crying like a child. I fell on his
Feet.
Guruji, I lost Guru Rao Deshpande. Then he told, yes, I know one of the most genius artists of the country died. Because Bhimsen Joshi used to sit behind Guru Rao Deshpande for many concerts. He only did Guru Rao Deshpande ji Sashtabdi in Pune in 1964. So Bhimsen Joshi used to consider Guru Rao Deshpande as his guru. Because Dharwad Hubli Gadak to udri hai na. So even Guruji was very ladla Bhimsen Joshi. So Bhimsen Joshi also, that means his eyes were also wet. And he told, don't worry. He just pressed my back and I am there for you. You come to Pune, I will teach. How this opportunity?
Two times.
One is Guru Rao Deshpande picked me up and Pandit Bhimsen Joshi is asking me, you come to Pune, I will teach. जो जटाग अर्धा हो गया ना, उसको हम पूर्ण करेंगे. You come to Pune. So those things I will tell you. एक गुरु का शोध में application से गुरु नहीं मिलता. I always tell you, no, marriages are made in the heaven. Guru-Shishya relation is also made in heaven. Dhananjay Vinayaka Torvi का शिष्य होना है, हो गया. I became Shishya of Pandit, written in our this thing in heaven only. Destiny. So, getting good guru, ऐसा जो Everest है, one is this and left and right, Pandit Bhimsen ji, Guru Rao Deshpande. And it is, his gaiki was Kirana Gharana. So before I started, I just did Namaskar. Guruji, एक मुझे पूछना है, आप तो इतना बड़े आवाज और क्या साम्राट, संगीत साम्राट is Bhimsen Joshi. There is no, इतना बड़ा आवाज and तैयारी, राक्षसी प्रयत्न केलेले. So I asked Guru sir, not sir, Guruji, I have learned from Gwalior Gharana system in Agra and other. But how I can follow you, how I can imbibe? He only told something. You love my music? Guruji, there is no any doubt about that. You mix my music into Guru music, you sing better than me. It is told by him.
Wow.
You mix the Guru with and takat rakho. You just see the angles of the music. What Guru was, his perception towards this thing. What Pandit Bhimsen Joshi. During the Guru Deshpande's time, always there will be this thing, Baitak system, maybe 200, 300, 400. In audience only this much was there, not in 1,000 and 25,000 like that. So that was up to Guru Deshpandeji. But when Bhimsen Joshi, Ravi Shankar and Amir Khan Sahib and Jasraj Ji, when they, this thing, their concert were lamba, audience, huge audience, and these all artists, whatever I told you, they used to work hard and एक राग 1 घंटा, 1.25 घंटा, 1.5 घंटा, एक concert 4 घंटा, 5 घंटा, वो ऐसा करके करके they took their music to the audience. The interaction part was much better than Guru Deshpande's era. Earlier Guru Deshpande era में मैं ये गाता हूँ, आपको समझो नहीं तो बाहर जाओ. You enjoy, otherwise go away. But ऐसा नहीं, अभी नहीं हो सकता है. People times change. So the perfect artist in the country, one of the artists I have seen is Pandit Bhimsen Joshi. Whatever he sings, he touches the heart of the every audience, whether it is learned, whether it is only shauke ka sunta hai, he used to touch this thing. That art was required for me when I started learning. So I not only learned a few ragas, Miya Malhar, Vimal Kalyan, Shuddha Kalyan, and Maro Bihag, and some ragas Bhimsen Joshi taught me. But more than that, his gaiki and his technique of taking his music to the audience. How the sagemen we are important, they are also equally important. Both off the stage,
on the stage, and off the stage.
So I learned performing technique and taking our music to the audience. That is only from Bhimsen Joshi, and that was the era. When you must have heard in Pune Kundgondma festival, Savai Gandhar festival, about more than 20,000 audience sit on the stage. I mean, audience will be there. Yeah. And it's a great responsibility. I got a chance to sing in one day, aisa hua, phone tha, Torvi, namaskar Guruji. This time you were singing in Savai Gandhar, 1986. And I sang front row में कुमार गंधर जी, वसंतराव देशपांडे, गंगूबाई हानगल, Mansur Jasraj, all were sitting in the sofa, and Guruji was sitting, singing before Guruji, you must have experienced.
Yeah.
So I sang with all this thing with, I also initially a little bit, but it's my test, because if this thing something, it goes bad name to Guruji. So I sang Yaman and some bhajan for 1 hour. I got the standing ovation, and once more in Savai Gandhar getting once more it is and once more Torvi ji, once more. Then Bhimsen Joshi ji came to the stage and took the mic. अरे ऐसा करने का मराठी मध्ये असं बोलू नका. त्यांना 45 minutes टाइम दिलं होतं, त्याने छान गायलेलं आहे, तुम्हाला त्यांचं गाणं आवडलंय ना, और you liked his music ना, you call him. इकडे टाइम नाही. So Bhimsen Joshi came to these are all experiences as a Bhimsen Joshi coming to the stage and blessing me, and everything, nothing is coincidence according to me. I hate one word as a coincidence, and second is luck. No, I don't want luck. No coincidence. It should happen as per the program of God. It will happen.
I would like to share one very very enriching story about a concert. I don't know, Guruji also remembers this. Guruji was one day just in the morning, routinely he got a call from Delhi. Some of you might know him. His name is Vinod Kapoor. He's a very big businessman, very rich businessman, but die-hard fan of classical music. Die-hard means we can't sing bhajans in his place. It's only pure classical, means classical. Yeah. So he called him and he had heard Guruji's concert over this All India Radio, Delhi, and he listened to him and somehow he got his number. And that time it was all landline calls. It was not any of the mobile or anything. So he called him and he said that you have to come and sing for me at my place. So he normally organizes his concerts at his place. So I was like, even though I was going to college, like most of the time I used to stay in Guruji's place, doing something or the other. Always I used to stay with.
He never used to eat curd rice. My wife has taught him to eat curd and curd rice. Dhananjay.
Yeah, I was like a part of their family. So that Vinod Kapoor called and Guruji said somebody has called for a concert in Delhi. I don't know who is that, but he has asked that. But I have told him I will need 2 tickets. My student will also come. So all the discussion was, and that time, we used to travel by train. So we booked the Rajdhani and we went there. He has a big palatial house which has a connected guest house also. So we stayed there. And the concert was, I asked what time is the concert? He said 8:30 in the night. I said, if it is at 8:30, then what time the concert might get over? All my Guru Bandhus who are sitting here, they will know this story. But for the others, the concert started at 8:30 and finished at 4 o'clock in the morning. Only Guruji sang. No one else. I mean, I called up my house at 4 o'clock. I called my father. They were like shocked. At 4 o'clock, who will call? I mean, until then, unless there is an emergency, nobody will call. My father was, what happened? I said, nothing. We just finished the concert just now. I thought of informing you. It was a 6-hour concert with a break of half an hour. And I am so lucky that twice I have heard this kind of concert. One was in US. Boston. I still remember that concert because the next day we were supposed to fly back to India. After the US 3 months tour. And I still remember that I had sung. Guruji had told me to sing for first 45 minutes or 1 hour. So I had sung from 8:30 to 10, something like that. And 10 o'clock Guruji sat. And 12 o'clock Guruji announced, we'll take half an hour break. I was like, 12 o'clock? Half an hour break? We have to go in the morning. 2 o'clock in the afternoon was our flight and 3 hours early. And where we stayed was around 2 hours journey from the program, the venue. And when I told the organizer, it's already 12 o'clock, please. And I was just standing next to the washroom and Guruji was going inside the washroom and he was humming Miya Mallar. I said, okay, today it's done. Nobody is going to talk to him now. And it went on till 3:30 in the morning. And immediately we left to the house where we were staying, and from there we went. So these two, experiences which I wanted to share. Now coming back to Guruji, Guru's role, everything. You are a very, very good composer. You have composed around 120 bandishes. Still you are composing, and I would like to share one thing here. When I see my Guruji, when people say that there is no end to learning, he is a living example, because even now, when I go to learn from him, or when I go in, or when I talk to him, he keeps on talking about some new ragas, some new bandishes, or some new recordings which he heard over the YouTube. He's still now, even after now he's 75, still he's trying to learn some new ragas and trying to compose bandishes. So I would like to you to tell about the Bandish, how you composed that Shadaja Surasade. What is the story behind it? You may not mention the student's name. But
से उसमें थोड़ा स्वार्थ भी है. See, when we are learning from Guru Deshpande ji, in some ragas, you know the Astai, Antara, composition, Vilambit, and Dhrit, and Tarana. These are the part of singing. So Vilambit Khayal or in Dhrit Khayal, some words were missing, and sometimes only he taught me Vilambit. I didn't have the Dhrit. So if I learn any composition from different guru, the style will change. So it's it's a must for me. I should do something because I don't know neither Hindi properly nor Urdu. We are from Dharwad, Karnataka. So what to do? It becomes a necessity for me. So then I started thinking of composing, but when thinking was going on, one student was coming to, I don't want to take his name.
learn.
He came to me to learn. I started teaching him. I found a different this thing from him. Problem. He used to sing Gandhar, Madhyam, Pancham.
Daivat, Nishad, everything.
Except Sa. Sa is the mother note. All the notes are the children of Sadaj. So he knows Sarj ka family गाता है, लेकिन Sarj को मालूम नहीं. He was all, whenever he used to come to Sa, he used to be out of tune.
Oh.
इनको क्या करना है गंधार, because Sarj is the main any rag ragini swara, everything is family of Sarj. Sarj is the main sur. इनको सब बाकी सब सुर ठीक है, सर्च बेसुर करता है, क्या करने का. और दैट नाइट ऐसा है, सड़े जय सूर साड़े साड़े सड़े जय सूर राग में आगे तुम साड़े सड़े जय सूर साड़े साड़े सड़े जय सूर साड़े जय सूर
सुर सादे षडज सुर सादे को सार समाये सप्त सुरन को सार समाये
सुरन को सार समाये सड़ज गावे दो सब दिखलागे बार बार गुरुदास के
षडज सुर
साधे साधे सब ही गावे सब को रिझावे. There is no any person born on the earth who doesn't like Sa. He may not like Bimbalas. She may not. Amrita Aunty was not like in Jaunpuri. ऐसा होता है. राग को आपको ठीक है. If you do not understand it, do not love the Sa, संगीत शुरू कैसे होता है. So सड़ज सुर साधे साधे सब ही गावे सब को रिझावे सप्त सुर न को सार समाय. All the 7, 12 or whatever 12 notes they are in the center of the sadaj. If sadaj is good, जिनका सर्ज अच्छा रहता है उनका गाना अच्छा रहता है. So then he stopped learning, but I learned from him. So I learned while teaching like an intelligent guy, Dhananjay. Till today, I am student. I will be the student. I die as a student. Because this is only the sky is the limit. We are just एक छोटा सा ये है. So while teaching to my students, I learn lot. My students are my gurus. क्योंकि whenever they commit more mistake, I become more intelligent. So I am much enlightened. इनको ये बताता है क्या करने का. So whenever he sings by mistake something that is I was not having, I learned from my student. जिसको अलग अलग आवाज से अलग अलग nature, अलग capacity. So it is very, very, very good feedback. Unfortunately, the olden days, all the artists did not get this benefit at all. Unfortunate. I don't want to take any top class artist जो हिंदुस्तानी संगीत में, they could not teach to the properly to the students. Some Muslim guys taught only to the family, not outside students. So we are lost. Big loss. But because I was working in Canara Bank manager, profit and loss accountancy में बहुत मालूम है. इसलिए I don't want to lose whatever I know. Even today, I call him 12 o'clock. So लिख लो. I call my student 12 बजे एक ideas आता है. Tune night में वही tune हो जाता है. And next day morning I start teaching to this thing, whether it's a new rag or new notes. So it is what is the benefit. I am the ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತ, ಆಗರ್ಭ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತ ನಾನು, because I got the students who carry forward the Guru-Shishya Parampara. If we see Gainachar, Guru Deshpande and Archana Kamath, there are 7 divisions. I am happy that because the music, this thing will continue. Because you know when he came at 11 years old, he was coming from 10-15 kilometers with all mangan topic and this thing at 5:30, and Gita auntie used to bring dabbi mein unka dosa. हमको भी dosa every Gita auntie coming means dosa is coming to for me also. So he has taken that much pain. All my students 20-25 is the maximum. So a Guru Shishya का जो लाभ है, I don't know, they lost it. And they are unfortunate, I am telling you. That's why many gharana music, there is no any person to carry forward, and it is gupt ho gaya.
And Guru-Shishya Parampara, since we have taken that topic, I would like to tell that Guru-Shishya Parampara means it's not teacher and student relationship. It's you just go there, sit for 1 hour or half an hour in front of your guru, learn and come back. Like whatever he has done, even I have done. Like always being with him, whether it is travel, because there are many things that we learn. Like for example, I can tell from my own experience, when I used to sit with him on the Tanpura, behind him, giving him vocal support, I used to observe what are the points he presents on the stage. It's not that whatever you have learnt, you are going to present on the stage. If you learn I have learnt Yaman for 1 year. Entire 1 year was only Yaman. So I can't present the entire 1 year Yaman in 1 hour. So you have to concise and present whatever is suitable on that day, whatever is suitable to that raga. So that portion I learnt sitting behind him, which ragas he choose to sing, what is his thought process before a concert. These things we will learn only by being with a guru. So that is what is Guru-Shishya Parampara. It is not somebody who comes, I mean, the times have changed now, I agree, but there are still students who come and stay with us, learn from us. Like Yash is my student, Yash Golcha. He comes from Kunur and he learns from me. So Guru-Shishya Parampara is not just a one-on-one learning. One-on-one learning is that you will get the theoretical aspect of the raga. Ki raga, this is the raga, here is the thought, this is how it is. But when it comes to a performance, it is completely a different ball game. It is not at all what you have learnt. It is what you are going to present, how you are going to present, what all the modulations that Guru does over when he's performing, what all changes we have to make when we go to, because we perform in many places. We perform in an open auditorium, we perform in a closed auditorium. We went, sometimes our physical health may not be in a good terms. These things, I have seen my Guruji. I can tell you the recent example. Just a week back, not a week back, the 3 days back, he performed in Pune for this year it's Kumar Gandharvji's 100th
centenary.
Yeah, birth centenary. So he performed a morning concert, and on 28th of May he had a concert in Belgaum. And I don't know, something while coming back he had a normal food, but by the time he came to Bangalore, he and his other 3 students all had food poisoning. And he had to perform on 11th in Pune, and till 10th he was on antibiotics. You all know the effect what antibiotics can have. It had completely drained him out. I was like, because I have been seeing him for last 30 years. In the morning when I saw his face, I felt immediately, when I went home, I told Guruji was not the regular Guruji he used to be on a concert day. Because concert day he used to, जो हम बोलते हैं ना, बहुत lively he used to be. Always he is lively, but during the concert days also he used to be very lively. But when I saw him on that day morning, he was like, immediately when he woke up, he said, Tanpura lagao. He was a bit tensed. I could see from his, but still he performed for 1.5 hours. With all, and he was having electrol water for that, getting stamina. So these things, you will not learn just by going to a class and just learn for half an hour or 1 hour and forget and come back only next week. So within no contact with Guru for next 6 days.
जो हमारा जो सिस्टम था गुरु शिष्य का, as an audience I am asking you, if present Guruji becomes same way, same strict, very, very this thing, whether it will, what you will do?
No, it will not work nowadays.
It will not work.
It will not work.
Because घर में नहीं होता ना. When my own children are not listening properly, how I can change others, son, boy and girl. So, ये गुरु शिष्य परंपरा में एक है गुरु माता पिता गुरु गिरता, गुरु माता पिता गुरु ही देवता, गुरु मुक्तिदाता ऐसे मैंने, गुरु कृपे बिन नागी आत्मज्ञान. एक अभंग है गुरु is, as I told you, is not a person, is a power station. इनको ज़्यादा क्लोज गए तो जल जाओगी, दूर गए तो ठंड में. You should be the warmth relation with Guruji, thinking what Guruji's mood is there, what he wants, what I can do. Because many occasions, what ragas also my Guruji can sing today, because regularly they follow. This is because we have got extraordinary. All my students are more than my relatives. All my students knows which masala, which dabba में है. सब students को पता है. My family को पता नहीं, उनको पता है. So my house is their house. So this atmosphere of creating, Guruji is everything for me. वो गुरुजी का गुरु का कर्तव्य होता है. Because that was missing. Best of the best students when during earlier, they had no any encouragement from Guruji. And ऐसा उनका स्वभाव, we don't know why, whether it is good or bad, atmosphere was there and it was not a good this thing. Because you need a love. Music में प्यार है. So music वो होना चाहिए. Always I tell, I wish that my students should perform better than me. That is the Guru Dakshina what I want to give. If my student is singing better than me, I give the credit to Guru-Shishya Parampara and Pandit Vinayaka. Because whatever bridge I have created, these people are benefited. Let them go to the height, more and more heights. So there are many stories with this thing. It's very difficult to share with you, with Vimchan Joshi and Guru-Shishya Parampara and with my students. And I wish that all the gurus treat your student as your own kids. Because your own kids son or daughter will get the property, money, gold, but music nahi aata. Music is not a perennial source coming from the head to head. I may get many buildings, gold and money from my father, but father ka harikatha, father ka sangeet, it is not just transferring by way of papers. That is only the student, real family is a student family, because 24 hours, Zata, Yeta, Utata, Basata, Kama Karita, 24 hours music is there in our mind. And music ko spandan karta hai students. So whenever after the concert, he knows, I think he forgot. Whenever my concert completes 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, he come to the room, have dinner. Whole night I will not allow them to sit. We start discussion. He has experienced it. Guruji aaj all night. गप्पा, संगीत के बारे में गप्पा, कुछ क्या हो गया आज, क्या गाया, क्या गाने का था, कैसा होगा कि इम्प्रेशन आ गया, क्या हो गया. And how Dhananjay, my students are benefited by this, they only know. Whenever there's a concert, even today, if I sing, give the concert today night I cannot sleep, because my things are very hot, mental faculties, and unless they totally are calm and quiet, I don't get sleep. It's with many artists. And ek chota sa, I will tell you the joke. I was listening to from Vimchan Joshi ji. Vimchan Joshi, he was in very good mood. Guruji, I wanted to ask one thing. Hello, current मैं जो बॉर्न हो गया ना, शनिवार बॉर्न हो गया, वही मेरा घातवार है. कुंडली में रहता है ना घातवार, किसी एवरीबडी हैज one day is घातवार. Then I told Guruji, I have born on Saturday, but Saturday itself is a घातवार है. Problematic है. Then Guruji suddenly got up. Hey, ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ Torvi ನೀನು? ಶನಿವಾರ ನಿನ್ನ ಘಾತವಾರ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Saturday cannot be a ghatwar to you, because your programs are there on Saturday. You will be earning money, you will be earning name, पैसा मिलता है, नाम कमाते हैं. आर्टिस्ट को सैटरडे एकदम 3:30 मुहूर्त है, एकदम फर्स्ट क्लास युगादि जैसा. सो आपको सैटरडे कभी भी वो घातवार नहीं होता, because your artist programs are on Saturday only. This is the Guruji also sometimes used to cut a joke and all that. Once I asked him, Guruji, I am not able to touch the Pancham. Sare ga ma pa. So, ni re ga ma da ni da. Sa ni da ni re ga ma pa ma ga re da ni da pa ma ga re da. वो नहीं लगता था. So Guruji told us, जो राग में मध्यम नहीं है, वो राग गाए आपको पंचम लगता है. सारे गा पा गा रे सा. Sing Bhoop, Pancham automatically come. You can never touch the either Tivra Madhyam or Suddha Madhyam. Your voice has got itna training hai. हम बताते हैं ना, अयो निम्मनी बिड़ी नम कारण गालिगो ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಸರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮನಿ ಬರ್ತಾ.
Easily identifiable.
Easily identifiable. So when you sing the Bhoop, automatically Pancham लगता है. When you sing the Bhageshri, Madhyam लगता है. इतना छोटा सा उनका एक्सपीरियंस का. एंड आई टोल्ड गुरुजी पेपर में, गुरुजी आई टोल्ड यू 16 hours, 17 hours, 20 hours यूज टू प्रैक्टिस. आई रेड इन द बुक. बकवास है, ये 16 hours से नहीं होता. आई डिड 24 hours. मेंटल प्रैक्टिस एंड फिजिकल प्रैक्टिस अलग है. Whenever you are not able to sing, Tilak Kamod. I can sing, I can give a concert only in my mind. And ears are working. What is the connection? I don't know. If I have something saying in the mind, I can listen. You also test. If you see something, without talking, you can listen. So, mental practice is so important, physical practice, and 16 hours, 24 hours. So, this is how every student should. We are learning, every day we are learning, every day, every musicians, अच्छा अच्छा शॉल शर्ट निरुशर्ट और सब पुष्पुस डाल के एकदम स्टेज में आता है, लेकिन अनलेस ही गेट द फर्स्ट सेट्स प्रॉपरली, कॉन्सर्ट ठीक नहीं होता. एवरी डे सरस्वती माँ सरस्वती का आशीर्वाद लेना ही है, उससे ही हमारा ये होता है. नॉट यू मेक टेक 200 कॉन्सर्ट, यू आर एक्सपीरियंस नो. फर्स्ट जो 5 minutes जो है, अनलेस यू एंटर द जोन, इट इज नॉट एनीबडीज टेकन फॉर ग्रांटेड. Not question. Yeah. Now we are concluding. कैलित है गिरि दानि मुरारी, कैलित है गिरि दानि. राग भैरवी. गिरिधार मुराद मुराद मुरार मुरार खेलत है गिरिधारी मुरारी, रंग उड़ावत भर पिचकारी, रंग उड़ावत रंग उड़ावत रंग उड़ावत भर पिचकारी. गिरिधारी मुरारी खेलत है गिरिधारी मुरारी, रंग उड़ावत रंग उड़ावत भर पिचकारी, खेलत है गिरिधारी मुरारी, खेलत है गिरिधारी. फेंक तो लाल गुलाल गुलाल गुलाल, फेंक तो लाल गुलाल, फेंक तो लाल गुलाल गुलाल. ओ एक तो लाल गुलाल संग मोरे, फेंक तो लाल गुलाल संग मोरे, सूरत कैसी बनाई, सूरत कैसी बनाई, नहीं खेले तो हाथ पकड़ कर, नहीं खेले तो नहीं खेले तो
नहीं खेले तो
संग मोरी सूरत गए बना नहीं कहले तो हाथ पकड़ कर लाज ले दे मोहे ला
गिरधार है
गिरधार मुराद गिरधार
We have some time for questions. If you have anything to ask to Guruji or me, you are most welcome. Thank you. I think you're...
Pandit Torvi ji, Dhananjay ji, thank you. This was just an amazing glimpse into what seems another lifetime. The stories you shared with us were sometimes funny, sometimes deeply moving, and always very insightful. I think, when you described that there were these 6-hour sessions of singing concerts, I was thinking we could sit all day here, because between the three of you, we have some 100 years of learning music here on the stage. And I think 1 hour is just not enough. But thank you for sharing all this with us. Anyone who would like to ask a question, please come down to this mic.
Anybody can join this next question, so that it will take time to. Yes, please.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you, and I feel blessed, honored, everything right now, seeing you two. I'm from Pune, so yeah. And my dad used to listen to Bhimsen Joshi, like he used to also sing.
बोला.
So खूप छान वाटलं.
मला सुद्धा खूप आनंद वाटले.
आदर आहे म्हणजे. So प्रश्न असा आहे, is it okay if I ask in Marathi?
No, you can ask in English only. Better for everyone.
Okay, fine. So the question is that when you age, how does your voice, the modulation in your voice, how do you understand it, and how do you take the aging of a voice, how do you understand and how do you modulate it accordingly? You've been singing since childhood, right? So, you must be also recording your own voice and understanding it. So, how do you feel about that? It's your own journey, though. Yeah.
You eat pickles?
I love pickles.
You love pickles?
Yes.
कितना word होता है उतना taste ज़्यादा रहता है.
Exactly. Yeah. So obviously I can understand. When I close my ears, I understand that.
Regarding the voice as per the age, I'm telling you, we have to learn different ragas. Each raga has got its own voice culture. सम रागाज में मींड का काम ज़्यादा रहता है, सम राग में खटका मोर के जाता है, सम राग में ओपन वॉइस and close. So each raga has its own personality.
Right.
So when you learn different ragas, and automatically the modulation, voice culture जो बोलता है ना, वो उधर ही कल्चर हो जाता है, not by reading the books and getting certificate. Voice culture is bogus in India. Voice culture in abroad, let it be. Here, learning different ragas from good gurus for 15-20 years, that is enough. No voice culture, nothing. Because गुरु जी का गाना सुनते सुनते आपका आवाज भी गुरु जैसा हो जाता है
exactly.
उनका जो वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन आ जाता है, भाव आ जाता है, वही राग आते रहते हैं ना. इसलिए सो as you grow older and older, you become more experienced. And what I observed is when you become more older and older, you will become the good doctor, surgeon, where to cut. ज़्यादा कट करने का नहीं तो हम जो गुरु जी का जो शिकायत सब गा लेते हैं स्टेज पे. बट व्हेन यू गो मैच्योर्ड you sing number of hours may be less, but it's fully matured singing. जितना होता है कितना ऑडियंस देख के गाना है. Here all you are interested in classical music and you are enjoying, but some occasion I will tell you it's horrible. They don't know anything about classical music. They don't know whether Bhimsen Joshi is a mechanic or a musician. वो यम है ठीक है, लेकिन ऐसा सभा में भी हमको गाना पड़ता है. So you have to choose which rag, this thing, rag. As soon as you go to the stage, पंडित जी इधर थोड़ा क्लासिकल में ज़्यादा नहीं है, थोड़ा भजन गाइए. So I said to warm up my voice, I should sing classical. After listening to my classical singing, the whole concert became the classical singer. We started asking rag ye rag hai, o rag gaye, ye rag gaye, o Mia Mallar gaye, ऐसा दरबारी कन्नड़ा गाए. So as you grow older and older and learning more and more ragas, and you will maturity, you know where to cut what this thing, and it will be more impressive. And ऐसा आ जाता है. म्यूजिक अध्यात्म है. म्यूजिक की टू साइड्स ऑफ द अध्यात्म एंड संगीत, टू साइड्स ऑफ द सेम कॉइन है. ऋषि मुनि जो जब तप करके ईश्वर के पास जाता है, हम यमन कल्याण गाते गाते चले जाते हैं. शॉर्टकट इज फॉर म्यूजिक.
थैंक यू सो मच. धन्यवाद.
Thank you.
Thank you, Torvi ji. I really enjoyed the insights you gave. My name is Ravi, and I've been listening to music a long time. And I really appreciate stories, because you can't get this anywhere else. You know, it's only by coming to an event like this.
Now you enjoy, I enjoy. But when we were going through that time, it was story, it was horrible thing. Now, it's how Guruji was troubling me, whether I can laugh.
Yeah. No, my question is more about the future of the music and the traditions. And
yes, sir. That I was. It is gone through my mind. It didn't strike. Your question is very good. What is the future?
yes,
Yeah.
no, the thing is that I notice, of course, there's so much going on in the world. There's a lot of progress being made in this country, everywhere else, and technology and the way the music can reach people. But at the same time, it seems like the audience and the number of people interested is rather small. And if that is the case, I mean, is there any way that we can increase that or improve it? Because I would like to see more people.
No, see, that is one thing is true. Now जनसंख्या बढ़ गया, जॉब बढ़ गया, शहर बड़ा बड़ा हो गया. Now everything is ample है. Why not we are getting so many artists every year to the market? When there were no communication, no telephone, nothing proper food, if you go back 50 years back, whole of India top class artists were there. Just 50 years back. Afterwards, they died. And इतना जनसंख्या इतना ये है, but audience कम हो रहा है, enthusiasm कम हो रहा है. And now the music has become a show. एक अर्धा घंटा. I went to Pune to sing. Other Kumar Gandhar. Every artist was given 1 hour 20 minutes. I said I have spent 5 hours to reach from Bangalore to Pune, and you were asking me to sing 1 hour. I can sing half an hour, but why you organize like that? एक artist को full 3.5 hours, 4 hours, audience को उनको छोड़ देगा. But he told Pandit ji, many people are waiting for your concert, and there is no restriction. You and your audience sing. They told. Still, I sang for 2 hours. So, and artists should not come down to the level of the listeners. Artists, एक बार ऐसा हुआ, मल्लिकार्जुन मर्चेंट इतना टॉप गा रहे थे टाउन हॉल बेंगलोर में, उनका जो भक्त, जो लिंगायत भक्त, उनको बसवेश्वर वचन चाहिए. पंडित जी वचन वचन, मैं गाता हूँ, अभी क्लासिकल चल रहा है, सुनो. नहीं नहीं, वचन वचन, आई वांट वचन भजन. So he sang eight vachanas in half an hour and finished the concert. Who is the loser?
It's true.
So wherever the audience is trained, the artist का responsibility बढ़ता है. Whether I sing Multani or Madhuvanti, if they understand. So lot of ऐसा अच्छे सुनने वालों को एक ऐसा how to enjoy classical music, how to appreciate classical music. Such workshops and all that, friendly. Supposing I am ready, if Bangalore about say 150 people, Pandit ji, at least once in a month we shall sit and guide us, I am prepared to do it. Because ek rag ragin, once you understand the intricacies of rag ragini, you enjoy more. You agree with me, the population is increased.
Yes, yes,
But
definitely.
why artists are less? You have to tell, Dhananjay. See, now facilities are there. Guruji is very friendly, and you can tape this thing, and you ask Guruji, I forgot the lyrics. ನಾನು 75 ಅವ್ನು ರಿಮೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ ಹಿಂಗಲ್ಲೇ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹಾಡು ಅಂತ 12 बजता भी ऐसा क्वेश्चन आता है. So Guru Shishya relation is good, friendly, and there is no any problem for money. 2 वक्त का खाना आता है, guaranteed. अभी गारंटी चल रहे हैं ना. So वक्त का 2 वक्त का जो फूड है वो guaranteed है. Earlier ऐसा नहीं था. Many artists without food they joined नाटक company and they started teaching, lost their voice because उनका survival का question अभी नहीं है. This is the best time. If really talented boys, girls are there to join good gurus and save our classical music, Sanatan jo kala hai, oh, it will not die. It is like just like a cradle. Cradle has gone that side, it will definitely come back this. Cradle will come back. We have to wait, we have to train. And jo samskar, music is not only art. See. Music is not just only art. ये अध्यात्म है, संस्कार है. जो घर में संगीत का संस्कार दे तो उनका आविश definitely do fruitful. So more and more youngsters, we should provoke them, encourage them, and all the students, I already keep it fedas, uttati, ಬಾಳೆ ಹಣ್ಣು ಮನೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಬರ್ತಾನ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಬಾಯಾಗ ಹಾಕಿ ಕಳಿಸೋದು ಬಾಳೆಹಣ್ಣು ಅನ್ಸಲಾಗ ಬಾರಪ್ಪ ನೀನು ಅಂತ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಾವು ನಾಡು ಧನಂಜಯ್, hey Kulkarni, are you coming to the class? Guruji, I am busy. I got office to. Tomorrow Saturday. Still a lot of my foreign team has gone. ಅವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರ್ತಾನ ಕಲಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಗುರುಜಿ ನಾಳೆ ಖಾಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನ ನಾವು. ಇದೇನು ಬಾ ಮಾರ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ಕಲಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಬಾ ಅಂತ.
At least for Guruji's level, at least they call. For us, my students just message, text. They don't even reply also sometimes. I only call them and ask, are you coming to the class today or not? Oh, Guruji, I forgot. So this happens. I mean, the generation has changed now.
It is plus point. We should take the positive angle this. If the Guruji is so accommodative this thing, you should be more working hard. You should not take advantage of his goodness. My Guruji is teaching, you become... the purity, the standard and level of music तो तवाइफ में था, earlier गवाइज में था, वो कम हो रहा है ना. Now music प्रचार अच्छा है. In Bangalore there are about 2,000 students are learning tabla, abhi learning, and YouTube learning. They will learn till their death because learning only learning. वो संगीत का प्रचार हो गया है. जैकी रोश को दिखाता है बाल पे एकदम जैकी रोशन वो ऐसा बाल करके नेहरू शर्ट है. Already parents buy the नेहरू shirt when he is 6 old. Other day I was seeing in a mobile. His daughter is singing little bit. He has put into YouTube. क्या इतना प्यार नहीं चाहिए. You are killing. So the parents should जागृत होना चाहिए and जिसको आवाज़ अच्छा है, अच्छे गुरु के पास, let them work. Now, earlier, music means 24-hour music. I don't agree with even because I worked in Canara Bank for 33 years. I retired as a manager, senior manager of the bank. I know how to handle the customer. That's why I sing better, because I know how to customer. What is their taste? What I can read their mind. So my education, my job, and my family, they helped. Another one question he asked: what is the contribution of the parents? Today, Dhananjay is here as a singer. Credit goes to Mr. G.S. Hegde and Geeta Aunty. They don't celebrate any Dasara, Deepavali, nothing. And whenever he used to come to the class, एक बार इनका सुर निकल गया. I went to the Geeta Aunty with the big towel लेके ऐसा से. He has got the headache because my son has lost one note. कितना parents करते हैं. Geeta Aunty used to cry whenever he sings. Also cry whenever commit किया तो ಸಣ್ಣ ವಿಧಾನ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕಲಿತಾನೆ ಗೀತಾ ಆಂಟಿ ವರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ವಿಧಾನ. ಬಟ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವರ ಬೇಸೂರ ಆದರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಅಳ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಇಂಥ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಧನಂಜಯ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಗ್ರೇಟ್. ही शुड बी आज जन्म पर्यंत इवन अगले जन्म को वही पेरेंट्स चाहिए उनको संगीत अच्छा होने से.
Now here I would like to add one point. Guruji, when I joined Guruji, the first thing he told my parents was to stop my concerts. As I told you, I was already a well-known name. I was performing everywhere. If I tell any of my students today the same thing, tomorrow onwards I am blocked even on Facebook also. For 6.5, 7 years, I didn't sing anywhere until Guruji said that, okay, you accept the concert. Even today, I discuss, even today.
Even now, he is singing in Bombay, in one rag. He phone comes, Guruji, is घंटे program है. What rag I should sing? I will tell him. Then he will analyze. I give him a short list, and he will select. And that is what Guru-Shishya Parampara.
It is not about being obedient or anything, but the experience part, what they will have, that cannot be replaced with our intelligence. Experience is experience. So I have experienced this many times. Whenever he has suggested a rag which I had thought not to sing, but he suggested and the concert went on well. It has happened because the experience. So sorry to come back to your point.
This tradition should continue. Rag Ragana Guruji ka, because ultimately responsibility is there.
Yeah.
And anything, sir?
No, thank you, Panditji. Thank you very much. Beautiful answers. Very interesting.
Yeah, my this thing is, as the population is increasing, why not the musician population not increasing? Why? Why people stop at certain level? And those who are really talented, daily 1-2 घंटा 3 घंटा before going to office, after coming from the office, if we practice 2.5 hours, that is enough. And let him marry, let him construct the building, let him have a job. Nothing is. I have got 3 daughters. I got them highly educated and marriage, and my job 6.5 hours. And if I hunt back my this thing, how I did it, I don't know. It's the Guru Kripa. Your commitment, your total surrender, your total conviction. I should do something. Society, I should give it to back. So I request all the parents and friends, if the talent is there with a boy, take him to the good guru. What level, different gurus are there. We have got Geeta Aunty, Lakshmaka and Amrita Aunty. They are the very good teachers for medium and lower and medium level. Then he will take the care of, Dhananjay will take. So I saw Guruji, you just send them and spend the time with them. And so we can do something. Otherwise, म्यूजिक जो अच्छे कलाकार का जो नंबर है, इट इज डिमिनिशिंग. वेरी सैड इट इज. अब संगीत का प्रचार हो बहुत है. वी गेट लॉट ऑफ मनी फॉर द कॉन्सर्ट. प्रचार हो गया, लेकिन जो सनातन का आर्ट को उनको जीवंत रखना है, बढ़ाना है, ये हमारा कर्तव्य है, लिसनर का, आर्टिस्ट का. वी शुड डू ऑनेस्टली दिस एफर्ट्स एंड देयर विल बी ए सक्सेस. थैंक यू.
Namaste. Can I ask a question?
Please.
Yeah. Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste.
So the question is about pressure today from all quarters. You did touch upon that point. Pressure from parents, pressure from the students' own peers. So today there is social media pressure. So the end goal itself seems to be, if I put out some of my singing or instrument, how many likes and loves and followers do I get, right?
Yeah.
So let's say I've sung the best, but I got 20 likes. But there is somebody else who sang a film number, got 1,000 likes. I'm right away demotivated because my goal was a very wrong goal. Not for good Sangeet, it's attributed in a wrong goal. That is one aspect. The other aspect is the immediate urgency to perform. You did cover that point saying that I'd stop my concert. But today, even a lot of gurus in the market, not the arrived gurus who are real gurus like you, Torvi ji, but people also have a business commercial mindset that they need some students. And unless they get their students onto the stage, they don't get enough business. So that urgency to put students right in on the stage, exposed to a large audience. How do they make that cut and say that, no, until the stage, we will not really go for it? What is that discipline? What is that Deva Sankalpa? What is really cut for that? Thank you.
All artists have two pair of parents. One is those who have given the birth. Second Janma is Guru. So, certain level encouraging the kids, fine. All this bakwas, YouTube and all that, Instagram, Ogram, problem. And parents should be under control of the Guru, not the guy. The guy is very small, he doesn't know. Hey, gaa leta hai, band karta hai. So, we should train the parents how to bring them up, the kids who has got extraordinary talent, basically. And music is not the property of anybody who can just take an admission, learn. Unless he is born talented and go to the correct Guruji and work for 15-20 years. Just to pass engineering, you take 20 years. Why music is Bhagavan ka vidya hai, oh, Brahma vidya hai. How it is possible? For any engineering doctor, there also talent is required, but not the art field. Khayal system, creative system, this joy, that only few people born with such good qualities. So, students को आगे लाना क्या मतलब है? I can promote once or twice him. If he doesn't perform well, who will call him? Who will call him? I should take care of my kids. Yes, I create an opportunity to all of my students. And ultimately, if she or he sings, people, another organization will call him. Otherwise, they don't call. And Guruji need not become rich or famous through the students. Why? Guru, he should be Guru at that time. Now, क्या होता है गुरु का हाय गुरु हो गया, हेलो गुरु ऐसा हो गया. गुरु का शब्द वो unless in our life to ಗುರಿ ಸಾಧಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಗುರುವಿನ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಬೇಕು. ಗುರಿ ಸಾಧಿಸಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಗುರು ಬೇಕು. So that is deep adhyatma. But we can give them a good atmosphere to the kids and let them sing, let them learn and follow up. At least when kids are small, एक 15 मिनट्स वो हारमोनियम लेके घर में वातावरण, घर का वातावरण बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. वो संगीत का वातावरण क्रिएट होना. एक हफ्ता में एक आधा घंटा भजन करो, कुछ वट एवर गॉड गॉडेसेस, ये वातावरण निर्माण के लिए. सो स्टूडेंट्स डेफिनेटली they are the future of this thing, unless and until they are attracted by this modern this thing. And another thing, because everybody's music is available in YouTube. ಕೇಳಬೇಡ ಲೇ ಮಗನ ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಅವನು ಸಂಗೀತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೂ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನವ, ಬಿಡುದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಧಾರವಾಡ ಭಾಷಾದಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಕೇಳಬೇಡ ಲೇ, ನಾ ಏನು ಕಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕೇಳು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ನು ಭೀಮಸೇನ್ ಜೋಶಿಯವ್ರ ಸಂಗೀತ ಕೇಳಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಭೀಮಸೇನ್ ಜೋಶಿಯವ್ರ ಸಂಗೀತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಮನ್ಸೂರವ್ರ ಸಂಗೀತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಅದು ಪಚನ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? See, whenever we were learning, we were never allowed to listen to anybody's concert. I never used to attend Bhimchen concert in Hubli Dharwad when I was learning Guru Deshpande. Because हमारा घर का वो घर का पानी, घर का जो अन्न होता है, पचन होने के बाद दूसरों का देखेंगे. So we were not allowed to listen because unnecessarily things go to the mind and उनका ऐसा नरिशट करना, बाल बार करना और ये करना, गले में संगीत नहीं, बाकी सब ठीक है, संगीत नहीं है. So and all these parents are also getting good India, Fab India को जाए नरिशट पहना. मेरा just now he started सारेगामा, he is wearing the जुब्बा and करो, आपको आनंद मिलते हैं तो करो, भगवान को भी डेकोरेट करते हुए बच्चों को भी कर, लेकिन उनका ये नुकसान नहीं होना चाहिए. You should have control. So I never allowed myself. When I was learning, I never allowed to this thing. Then when after I became a good singer, and then I asked the Guruji, in lifetime only you three, one Abdul Karim Khan Sahab, one Fayaz Khan Sahab, and Keshwar Kerkar. If you three legends music, you can digest, you can listen, then let me see. Not more than that. So किसका सुनने का, नहीं सुनने का क्या? Why? Because earlier by Guruji, Bhimchen Joshi, it is not commenting, his body language was horrible. Some of what I have seen earlier. Horrible body language. ऐसा ऐसा करने का, ऐसा बहुत था. I don't know. So people followed that. ऐसा करने से गांडा रह जाता है. अच्छा सो ये तो निशान आता है. ऐसा कैसे गले से सुर निकलता है, बॉडी से नहीं, बॉडी लैंग्वेज नहीं है. But people follow that. So that is why these are all kind of restrictions, because they take only the negative points of the artist, not the positive. So these kind of under kivi maato ta tande tayi na yaake ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, if he is talented and good gurus, definitely he will become the good guru. And he need not to practice 16 hours, 18 hours, 20 hours. Let him have a job, let him marry, let him family. But 2 घंटा every day to, depending upon his capacity, potentiality. Initially 1 year, 2 hours, 3 years. Then, see, you love the music. Okay, you have to practice till music loves you. Now we are practicing, learning because I love music. Once you become the music starts loving you, you are taken off. Then Akash is the only limit. So it shall all love music. Listen to me. I am very happy. बेंगलुरु में ऐसा एक टॉपिक लेके हम बैठे हैं. ये बार बार होना चाहिए, अलग अलग ऑडियंस के सामने होना चाहिए, अलग अलग आर्टिस्ट बोलना चाहिए. Hey, they should do. You know the political, thousands of people are running behind politician. ऐसा का आर्टिस्ट के पीछे होना चाहिए. आर्टिस्ट के पीछे होना चाहिए. If you see the cricket match, 50,000 people are watching. Even 1% of 50,000 should be, if they become the classical music lover, our level will go. 50,000, you see the cricket match. What the hell we are seeing? 50,000. And we don't have 500 people to listen to music. Because of the popularity, because of the wrong media will kill everybody. We should be very careful about media.
Thank you.
You have been listening to BIC Talks by Bangalore International Centre. If you like what you heard, do follow us on social media. Keep up with our programming by signing up for our mailer on the website, or leave us a review or rating on Apple Podcasts or iTunes. The crew that makes these podcasts possible is Gaurav Krishna and Ishan Gupta on sound supervision and production, with support from S. Sarunaraj and Raghu Tenkaila. Artwork is designed by Chandni Venkataraman of Crisscross Design Studio. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel on your favorite podcast platform. It can also be accessed on our website, bangaloreinternationalcentre.org. This is Lekha Naidu signing off on behalf of everyone at BIC.